Do you like dying? If you regularly consume crunchy peanut butter, then your answer to that question should be a resounding yes, because that stuff is the sandwich spread of Satan himself. It is overly expensive, serves no purpose whatsoever, and is even deadly. That's right, the true catalyst of global destruction is masked by a spread with the consistency of chewed up and spit out peanuts. So sit tight, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching, because this is not going to be a smooth ride. These days, times are tough for all of us one way or another. The old boss ain't paying you as much as you like, you're running out of things to sell on Mercari, your mom stopped giving you allowance. Needless to say, your money ain't rolling in like it used to when you have to cut every cost you possibly can. Well, dear viewer, I've got your first expense to put on the chopping block. According to my trusted source at Walmart.com, this 16-ounce jar of Jif creamy peanut butter runs for $2.42. Now, let's compare that to its crunchy counterpart. Does a 16-ounce jar of Jif creamy peanut butter cost you A, $2.42, B, $2.52, or C, $2.62? The answer is actually none of these. It is D, $4.36. What? That is nearly double the amount of money for the same amount of legume spread. When you take in consideration the points I'm about to make, that is simply outrageous and cannot, nay, shall not be tolerated. But why, may you ask, is this so outrageously outrageous besides being very overpriced for a jar of peanut butter? Well, dear viewer, what if I told you that this stuff is absolutely useless? Take a minute to imagine the most useless thing you can think of. Thinking of it? Well, at least that thing has the use of being the first thing you think of. Crunchy peanut butter has none of that. It is just that useless. What would you say is the main purpose of crunchy peanut butter? To add an element of crunch to your sandwich, right? Well, there are plenty of ways to add crunch to your meal without having to spend double on your peanut butter. The best solution? In my opinion, it's ice cubes. They're crunchy, free, and you probably need to drink more water on a day-to-day basis anyway, so it's the perfect solution. Oh, but the useless train does not stop there, my friends. What is one of the most common uses for peanut butter? That's right, cookies. Say you wanted to make some absolutely scrumptious peanut butter cookies. Who would you go to for this advice? Possibly world-renowned chef Gordon Ramsay? Well, you're in luck because there's a YouTube video explaining his recipe for peanut butter and jelly cookies. Within this video, world-renowned chef Gordon Ramsay clearly uses creamy peanut butter for his recipe, not crunchy. A world-renowned chef such as Gordon Ramsay is actively against using this useless spread. Who are you to think you know better than a world-renowned chef? It is non-negotiable, Your Honor. This stuff is utterly useless. Actually, I lied. There is one use for crunchy peanut butter. Lethal execution. That's right, not only is it expensive and useless, but it is thirsty for blood, and if you're not careful, it will soon take your life. You may be thinking this dude has lost his mind, and to that you may be right, but if I have to lose my mind to save someone else's, then so be it. This stuff is dangerous, and the world needs to know about it. If you weren't already aware, crunchy peanut butter contains small bits of a substance of food often referred to as peanuts, hence what makes it considered crunchy in the first place. Now, how could one possibly be injured from a small chunk of food? What possibly could happen? Oh yeah, choking? Ever heard of it? Fourth leading cause of death across the globe for 72 years, spanning 1945 to 2016, according to Statista.com. Ever heard of that? Choking is absolutely devastating and is one of the most deadly plagues this world has ever seen. One of the leading causes of choking around the globe is small bits of food, something crunchy peanut butter is chock full of. This stuff is dangerous and will more than likely be the catalyst of your demise if you aren't careful, so chew your crunchy nut butter extra hard. Oh, and don't even get me started on people who don't have teeth. How are they supposed to chew up their nut butter when they don't even have chewers? They're just asking to die. How could anyone support a food that discriminates against people who don't have teeth? You give crunchy peanut butter to a baby or an old person who forgot to put their dentures in, and they are as good as dead. This is inexcusable, and so are the people who support it. Not only does this stuff kill people, but it can kill anything that has a throat. I'm talking cats, dogs, rodents, turkeys, fish, cows, worms, bald eagles, this guy, Canada. This stuff will kill anyone and anything. No wonder they sell guns in Walmart. They got this stuff just a few aisles down. In conclusion, crunchy peanut butter is expensive. It is useless, and it is deadly. But what do you care? You're just gonna go march on home, open your jar of disgusting peanut paste and slather it right into your mouth. Just keep in mind that while you're munching on that murderous mush, you are supporting the death of children, elders, and animals with every single disgusting bite. The only thing keeping you from cutting the crunch out of your diet is ignorance.